Does masturbation cause erectile dysfunction? I'm Dr. Trish Leigh, Cognitive Neuroscientist and Sex Addiction Recovery Coach. I'm here to tell you that, unfortunately, masturbation is not good for you, and it absolutely can lead to erectile dysfunction. We know that more young men than ever before are struggling with porn-induced erectile dysfunction from masturbation that is coupled to pornography. And most people don't masturbate without some level of fantasy, whether it be video, audio, or stills. So masturbation and pornography are coupled together and are creating problems in your brain that can lead to erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, and delayed ejaculation. Let's talk about it. Okay, so what happens is when you develop a compulsive masturbation habit, you are giving your brain excessive mental and physical stimulation. So excessive mental stimulation from the supernormal stimulus of pornography, which can lead to internalized fantasy. So you might not even need porn to masturbate, but you're internalizing the fantasies that porn has given you. It's called euphoric recall. You're recalling it so that you can masturbate later on. Either way, it's intense mental and physical stimulation, and it fries out the reward center in your brain. The receptors in your brain are actually being fried, which means that you need this heightened level of arousal to be able to feel aroused. And what happens is that heightened level of arousal is making it so that when you go to be with a partner and you are not getting that level of mental or physical stimulation, because being with a partner isn't the same as watching porn or fantasizing, and it isn't the same as masturbating. It's lower levels of mental and physical stimulation, and you just can't get there, if you know what I mean. So what happens is it shows up as erectile dysfunction. Now when it's time to be with your honey, you can't. Or many times it will lead to erectile dysfunction and delayed ejaculation unless you go to fantasy or you add some masturbation in. And if you have to do that in your actual sex life, it's probably a sign that you might not have full-blown erectile dysfunction, but your brain's heading in the direction of needing mental and physical arousal that isn't in your sex life. It is a bad sign that your brain is becoming desensitized. Now, I'm sorry to tell you, resensitizing your brain is in fact a process, not an event. It's like training for a marathon. If you decide today you're going to train for a marathon, you cannot go out and run 26.2 miles. You have to get yourself the app and build yourself up using the right strategies to be able to go from 0.0 miles to 26.2 miles over an amount of time, because what it takes is training and time for you to be able to reach that goal. Curing and healing erectile dysfunction is the same. It doesn't happen overnight because it wasn't created overnight. Your brain has been desensitized for a very long time. The process involves resensitizing your brain. And in all honesty, the way that I've developed the 90-day program is a project to resensitize your brain over 90 days. And it can absolutely help you if you're struggling with erectile dysfunction. That's why I made it, because not only does it help you leave porn, it heals your brain from porn and masturbation. So at the end of the 90 days, you're in the flywheel, you've got things going so that you've unwired the brain pattern that's causing the erectile dysfunction. You've rewired your brain for healthy sexuality and healthy mood regulation and to heal the damage in your brain. And you've set the wheels in motion to create hardwiring that will continue forever if you keep it up. So what happens is then your brain can heal. It can become resensitized as long as you don't keep desensitizing it. And that way your erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation will go away over time. Okay, I hope that helps you understand that. And if you're looking for help on the journey, please jump over drtrishleigh.com. There's a page that says Why Porn Brain Rewire. It'll help you understand all the pieces that you need to resensitize your brain. And as always, control your brain or it'll control you.